We are live. This is hilarious. Hold on, let me get my TikTok live stream. My stream live for TikTok right quick. Oh my god, YouTube. Are you seeing what's happening right now on stream? Like, look at the chat real quick. Look at this. This is absolutely wild. What is happening? Alright, I got TikTok up and running. Let me get the other shit up and running. Click there. Oh, can I get chat on my stream? That'll be sick. Nah, we're gonna just keep it like this. Let me tell my homie that I'm on live because I really want to talk about a couple of things that conversations my homie and I have been having are basically. It sucks that my camera's up here. I gotta find one that's like eye level so I can talk straight ahead because I would rather talk to you guys straight ahead than having to look up. I don't know. Let me see. TikTok. Oh my god, this dog is so fucking cute. Oh my god. Let me grab my. No. I want to see my channel. I want to see my live. So I'll grab that. Hit the share button. Link. Then we're going to then slam it on there and go boom. But nah, freaking. What is it called? I just want to talk about this right here. This chat. Look at this chat going is blowing the fuck up right now. Like everyone and their mom is upset about the price of the Switch. And honestly, let's see. I want to actually read where homies are from. If they have like drop the price, France supports you. Let's do currency converter. What is France currency? The euro, right? So 449.99. The Switch is cheaper. Shut up. The Switch is cheaper in Europe. Wait, how much is it in Europe? Let's see. Nintendo switch to euro price. No. Switch two. What? Why? Why is it more in Europe? Because if you convert the money, that's not right. if you know what I'm saying. If you convert the prices, why is that more? Wait, the American dollar is. I thought European dollar was more than the U.S. dollar. Inflation is hitting hard since these tariffs that happened yesterday. Look at that shit. Look, boop, boop, boop. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely wild. What was it like the last like year? Yeah. And then, hold on. Oh boy. It went up during COVID. Everything went up during COVID. Once COVID ended, it started declining. That's actually wild to think about. I can't believe we're in these times right now, man. What are the times that we're in? If y'all look at this, everyone's mad about the pricing of the Switch right now, and honestly, more power to you. Is there like a 3 mode I can do where you can see the chat instead? And then let's go full screen. There we go. Look at this. Oh boy. Yo, thank you for the likes, Meals. This is. I've seen people mad at Nintendo before, but I've never seen people mad in unison like this. And this is the entire internet. And this is where we have to really reevaluate how we go about life and how we go about buying shit. Because I was having a conversation with Meals, and who's the top liker right now? Thank you for the 150 likes, Mills. Do you see all this? You see the chat beneath my head right now? But yeah, right down here if you're on stream. Right there if you're on the vertical. And then just below me in general if you're on the portrait mode. Bro, people are mad. But this has been like all the time. I'm actually curious how the Switch 2 is going to sell when it releases. I'm actually very curious. Because the Nintendo Switch, sold over 150 million units. That is a shit ton of people buying one console. You know what I'm saying? And everybody wants this game. Everybody wants this game. Everybody wants Donkey Kong. Everyone wants the new Mario. Everyone's gonna want the new Mario Kart. You know damn well you're gonna buy this new Switch because you want the new Mario Kart. Everybody, every single person in this chat here, drop the price, Samsung. You know, nobody, not a single person on this list is not gonna buy the Switch on day one. I will be doing my best to try and get hands on it immediately. Do I like the price? No. But that's the thing. The problem with the Switch 2 isn't the price of the console itself. It's the price of Mario Kart. That's the thing. Like, people are complaining about upgrades too. I don't see it. They're giving you more content. Yes, they are upgrading the graphics. I know Xbox just lets you have them because it's just part of the console. But Xbox has no fucking choice. Microsoft has a choice, but the gaming division of Xbox has absolutely no choice but to give people upgrades for no cost. If they were the number one console, you know goddamn well Xbox would not be would be charging rather. If they were number one, they would definitely be charging for upgrades for their consoles. And I don't want to hear anybody say any other way because they know damn well that is the truth. Sorry, I'm like messing with stuff on my computer just to make sure just because I got to sneeze or fart or whatever the fuck I can mute my screen. Or my mic. But nah, that's the thing. So humans, like you said, meals in our snap. Americans or just human society have been entitled for just anything. Like obviously we're apex predators. We're number one on the food chain. We're the supposedly the most intelligent being out there that have been able to gentrify the whole entire fucking planet to our liking. And now we're in this like point where we are stressed. We're stressed about the fucking price of a Nintendo Switch 2. Why? You realize the world is on fucking fire right now, right? The US dollar is falling as we speak because of all these tariffs happening. And you're too worried about the price of the Switch and the Mario Kart way. First of all, if we're going to keep this topic just on games, I kind of want to keep this topic only on games, though, right now. I don't want to talk about the economy because obviously we all know the world's falling apart, whether you're an American or not. There's a whole trade war going on right now. We all know inflation's happening, tariffs are happening. Prices of games, prices of everything is literally going to skyrocket as we speak. But it's just a matter of being prepared or being ready. We're going to have to reframe how we think. We're going to have to reframe how we go about life. We this entire time, think about how you've been living currently. You worry about yourself. You worry about your family and the people around you. You don't give any fucks about your neighbor. You don't give any fucks about the person down the street. Some people do. Some people are very, vocal in their community and doing all this shit and very, they're with their groups and whatnot. They talk to their people. But I highly doubt if you go downtown, you don't give a fuck about them because you don't talk to them. You don't go out much. We're all glued to our cameras. We're all glued to our phones. We're all glued to basically entertainment, which is why you see this chat on the right of the screen, or on the right over here, bitching about the price of the Switch. We should stop being mad at Nintendo and go be mad at society of how we've let it get to. You know what I mean? Like, we're worried about the wrong thing here. If I'm being honest. Like, granted, why is Nintendo charging $80 for Mario Kart? Because you're gonna buy it. Why are they charging $450 for the Switch 2? Because you're gonna buy it. So we're mad about Nintendo doing business things because, they're a business first. They're gonna make profit regardless of what anyone says. Vote with your wallet. If you don't want to pay $450 for a console, don't buy the console. If you don't want to pay $80 for a video game, don't buy the video game. Newsflash, video games have been $70 since When did the PlayStation 5 launch? Whoops, I'm dropping everything right now. When is the PlayStation 5? Wait, what will launch first? Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5? X, PS5 launch. The Series X launched on November 10th, 2020, and then 2 days later, so did the PlayStation. So in November 2020, video games have been $70. So for a $10, and then granted, on top of that, there's $70, and the PlayStation 5 version was $10 more. So imagine you paid $60. I mean, granted, you paid $60 for Death Stranding, and then you paid the $10 more. It's $70. But now it's an additional $10 more for Mario Kart. Now let's take a step back. Fuck, I didn't even set up my goddamn. I wanted to set this thing up, but I did not do it. I don't even know if I have time to do it. Let's see. If I can plug this in. This would actually be a great thing to do and show if I could set it up. But we are too focused on the wrong thing right now. I totally understand being angry about Nintendo, being angry about the prices. But if we look at it in retrospect, even fucking video games back in the SNES era, games were $50, $60. If you account for inflation, technically those games are like $100+ now. And even if you go online to find it, obviously you're not, if you buy them from the retail price today, it would probably be a lot more, honestly, because they are few and far between copies. Go on eBay. Look up any NES game right now on eBay. Matter of fact, I have my computer open. Let's do that shit right now. eBay. Click there, and let's go look for Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. NES. Like, let's be real here. Let's be honest with ourselves here. I totally understand gaming should be, or not gaming should be, everyone should realize that gaming is a luxury. It's entertainment, something you do when you have a spare time, or you make time for. Drop the price. No, drop, there we go. Someone knows, here it is, right here. This one right here. Drop Trump. Finally, somebody realizes the problem. That's the problem here. Not the price of the Switch, not Nintendo. Like, can we be honest with ourselves for once? Because I hate it. But yeah, I was setting up my other screen because I wanted to open up whiteboard. Open up whiteboard. And did someone like take a shit in my apartment? It's like it smells like shit in here. I know TMI, but y'all can't smell it. That's kind of weird. That's like a funky scent that came out of nowhere. Now I know I didn't smell like shit. So what the fuck? Anywho, got the whiteboard up. Got this open. And hit that. Oh my god! Oh my god! This new camera. First of all, this shit right here, I am not buying. No, if you buy this camera shit, you're the drone. Just letting y'all know. Everyone should have a webcam of any form. Y'all buying that, y'all drone. Let's see. How can I add this to TikTok? I mean, I'm actually just gonna write it up for myself, and then I'll show y'all fuckers. So yeah, so since 2020, since COVID, we have been paying $70 for video games. It is now 5 years later, 2025, and Nintendo is charging $80 for Mario Kart. Can y'all even, y'all probably can see this shit in the camera behind me, right? Y'all can just see me writing on it. Y'all can't see it. I mean, I'm probably enjoying this Mario Party clip while I'm fucking writing this shit, but anywho, The whole point I'm getting at is we're complaining that 5 years later Nintendo is trying to charge us $10 more for a game that you're probably going to play every single day, or every weekend with the homies, or every time the family comes around, or if the game's actually that good, you're probably playing this shit every single day at least once a week for the rest of your life until the next Mario Kart comes out, or whatever the hell it is. If you want Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart World, why did you say Mario Kart 8? Because it's $80. If you want this game, or even this one here, buy it. If you don't want it, be like these guys. Drop the price. Drop the rice. Pre-orders. People are pre-ordering it. Like, there's so many people that are conflicted. The message is so dumb on it. I never understood this. Why are we getting mad at a company that is trying to thrive in the system that they are playing games in? They're not being shady in any way. They're setting a price, and people basically can dictate how much they're willing to spend. If you don't want to buy it, guess what? You don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy it when it comes out. You can buy it on sale. If you don't buy the game when it comes out, guess what? A year later, it's going to be dramatically cheap. Imagine if everybody does the same thing. It's going to be even cheaper. This happens with every market. But I don't think that's what the problem is right now. Problem isn't people not having to buy games for shit to be cheaper. Honestly, it needs to... Actually, that's one of the factors. There's so much going on right now that I can't even fucking think straight, honestly. They're so crazy. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for joining me right now. I know there's a lot of people that popped their head in for a bit, say hi, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? We are looking at some Nintendo Treehouse. We're going to skip over to some Mario Kart gameplay.
Is an intense 24-driver transcontinental nonstop rally where drivers get
I want to see.
at each checkpoint. So you want to try to keep up.
I don't care about timestamp.
Be there at the finish line. So before we jump in, do you guys want to let the viewers know who you're racing as?
Sure. Oh, I'll start. I am Penguin.
This is adorable.
And I'm going to be Cow.
Goomba.
Are they playing split screen or on different switches? I'm assuming different switches because of the way the cameras are set up on the screen.
Multiplayer lobby here right now, which is basically a version of free roam mode, so you can see all of our players gathered here.
I, for one, let me just say this, just to get this out of the way. I, for one, am excited for the Switch 2 and everything coming with it. Pricing, the console I can give 3 fucks about. I spent $500 on my Xbox, on my PlayStation 5. I don't care. I get a console that I'm most likely going to play all the time, everywhere I go. And Nintendo has, personally, has never failed me. So if I find the value in this game, do I find the value $80? Not necessarily. I'm trying to get the bundle. Hopefully I can get the bundle, because that's the only way I want to play Mario Kart, is if I can buy the Switch with the bundle.
Cow was born ready. Cow has big dreams, big goals. I only hope I can do.
Oh, they're playing split screen on 2 consoles. That's actually cool.
Full race we're going to be going through. Right in the middle, we're going to be visiting Moo Moo Meadow, so you can say
Oh, you can do free roam with at least 2 people.
Alright.
At least it can. I mean, it keeps the 60 frames like it does in the Switch version. Oh, do we even have it at the highest frame rate right now? All right, I'm done looking at chat. Chat's pathetic. Yeah. Nah, this game looks gorgeous.
Not going to help very much.
Oh, they're playing knockout mode.
Probably hard for our drivers to look at today, but for our viewers at home, if you see in between each split screen, there's kind of a line, top-down view of the map. That lets you know at what point in the segment you are. Right now, they're about halfway in this point-to-point of segment 1.
Is he really explaining how a map works in Mario Kart? I know it's a new game mode, but we know how maps work.
You're gonna have to be talking the whole time.
That's so funny.
You know, all of our racers are safe right now. Penguin's kind of on the edge.
Oh, they got bullies.
That can change instantly.
You say that. I mean, it just did for me.
I'm excited for this. Personally, I'm very excited for the Switch too. I'm very excited for Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart World.
Stole all of the items.
I love that you can be a penguin in the cow. It's adorable.
As if cow wasn't big enough.
Cow. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Actually, I did want to make this a short stream. I didn't want to be on here just to like
So that rain
for the whole time. I just wanted to yell at people for a bit because they're being very, very dumb. People need to really reevaluate themselves and understand that entertainment is not the be all end all of your life. If you don't like the way things are, just don't buy it when they are. If you really are upset how the state of the economy is, be more active in your community and really make a change. That's the best way you can do things. And if you're upset like about the price, just don't buy it. Just don't buy it right now. Buy it on sale. Buy it when you don't have to support the developers. Buy it when it is cheaper and they don't get the money. You ever thought about that? But that's all I'm going to say today. That's all I wanted to say for now. This Mario Kart game looks sick. I'm actually going to grab some food. I'm fucking starving. This is a very short stream. Holy shit. 20 minutes? I don't care. Anywho, deuces. I say it twice because I love y'all. Take care. Have a great one. Peace the fuck out.